Hey there, and welcome back to Monster Train 2. So the thing I wanted to talk about at the beginning of this episode is I finally got around to finishing the Rise of the Golden Idol DLCs. I had beaten the base game way back when it came out, but I had not actually played the DLCs because I wanted to wait until they all released and then play them all at once. And after that happened, I was busy doing other things at the time, and so ultimately never happened. Until now. Now, I am such a big fan of these games. Obviously I don't play the mystery games on the channel or anything. It's not what people are here for, but it is something that I've always personally very much enjoyed. And while playing I love the first game. I love Return of the Obra Dinn. Those kind of style of discovery, mystery, and then realization as you figure out what's happening. What was the other game I played recently? The Root Trees Are Dead. That was a fun one as well. I think I liked Rise of the Golden Idol more, but that's okay. Regardless, I think the DLCs were fantastic. I actually think I may have liked them better than the base game. It really felt like the developers were in peak form for the DLCs. All of them were excellent. I really loved the fourth one, really loved the third one. That one was actually my favorite. I had a very awesome sort of wow, aha moment as I figured something out that had stumped me for a while but made perfect sense in context of everything else and helped explain things. There are very few misses in this, and by misses I mean when maybe a red herring is dropped, but there isn't enough information given to completely rule out the red herring. And so maybe you spend a lot of time dealing with it and thinking that that must be the way it had to go or something was involved there. And as a result, you kind of waste a lot of time on something that really has no hope of being the answer. There was only one of these situations where I genuinely felt like they should have designed it a little more clear or added some extra evidence. And it was in the first DLC. It was very minor. The very beginning, the first case of the first DLC. I won't go into any details because who knows if people have played it or might want to or something, but there was something there that really stuck with me, and ultimately there was no evidence to suggest that it was not a real path. And yeah, I feel like they should have added something. But that's so minor. One case has a tiny detail that could be improved. The rest of them were all exquisite. Had a blast, burned through it all very quickly. And awesome, just fantastic. I feel like, yet again, if they made another game in this style, I would just pick it up automatically and would happily pay for all the DLC up front, because they have repeatedly proven that as long as they keep making this sort of thing, they've got it figured out. They can make something really good, which is awesome. I still do crave the true follow-on to the Return of the Obra Dinn, though. Obviously, other games have sort of similar vibes or try things in a very different way, but kind of have the same sort of energy. Nothing is quite hit just like that. That one felt so good. Everything about it was just awesome. And I suppose that's the way it is, right? You're never going to perfectly recreate that, so. Anyway, that's what I wanted to chat about. I guess if anyone else has played it, let me know what you think. I'd be interested. I really enjoyed it. I'm very happy for that kind of thing. I'll also say, if anyone has recommendations for mystery games that really stand out, that style is very much sort of what I like. So something along those lines, I'm always open to suggestions. This is not something for the channel, of course, but something I would kind of just play on my own. But that's not why we're here. Let's play some Monster Train. We're doing a normal run today, so gonna be good. And let's see. So my goal here, and what I'm planning on doing essentially with this series for the time being, is I'm obviously focusing on two things. One, leveling up clans. I want to get any clan that I haven't maxed out up to 10. So we're kind of just working on that. The other thing, so I'm not playing any of the Monster Train 2 clans for a little bit. No Banished, no Pyreborn, Luna, Underlegion, Lazarus. Obviously we'll rotate into that eventually. And some of them might show up in the Soul Savior mode, right? Because I need to play them in order to unlock the, what do they call it? The souls there. So they're not completely gone from the channel. You'll get to see them over there. But on this series, my goal is play other stuff. The second part of my goal here is I want to try and beat down clan combos I haven't beaten before in this particular profile. So you're going to see me prioritizing leveling things up and also playing runs that I haven't played. So this day, I wish to play Rector. I noticed earlier in my logbook, actually, I'm glad you can go to it from here, I've not won a run with Rector on this profile. Absolutely unhinged. I've at least got the one with Umbra, and like, you know, I've done a few here, and realizing as well that it's not counting my Soul Savior wins here. Obviously, they're not tracked at the moment. These are only normal runs. But with Rector, I haven't even played him in this profile, so let's fix that. Poor guy's only level 2. So we're going to do that. And then if I'm thinking about it, I was like, let's play Hellhorned simply because they're level 3. So that was my initial thought, is do this, try to level these guys up. An old classic clan combo from the Dark Ages. So happy to play this. Should be good, right? Now, obviously, I think we will be in... We're going to be behind, right? Because there are a lot of unlocks for these clans that are very powerful that we will be missing. And as a result, we'll kind of be fighting from a deficit. But we should still be able to win. I have to imagine it is certainly within the realm of the possible. I will say, though, there's a lot of really good cards in these clans that we will not be able to access here. So we're going to be solving problems, and it's going to be tough. But all good, right? Anyway, I think that's everything I've got here. So as always, do like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's click the buttons and play the game, see what we get. So let's see, it's all set up. Melting, Hellhorned, random, all good, C10. Cool. All right, let's do it. Hiya. All right, hope you're all doing well today. I am doing just peachy, feeling pretty good today. So that's good, right? Had a nice weekend. I'm actually ahead on recording, believe it or not. Ahead to the extent that I have extra episodes for like next week even, which is cool. Next week for me right now, right? But it's actually, I think, last week for you. So we're kind of just playing the game and having a good time of it, and that's fun. I will say it's been nice getting back into the swing of things. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just recording one episode every night that I feel up to it. So sure, I am playing Monster Train at 2:45 in the morning, but whatever, you know me, I don't sleep very much anyway. It's fine. We solve the problems of not having enough time in our day by simply sleeping less, and it works because I actually have like a biological ability to do that. But don't try this at home, maybe, because you'll pass out. Anyway, all good, let's get into it. So today we are facing Dominion Seraph, always terrifying. We have, let's see, Corrupted Fleshweaver. So they've changed this guy. Corrupted Fleshweaver, as I recall, has a strong focus on the flagellants, if memory serves. I think there's some other mixed in stuff there. I also think fiends show up here, misshapen fiends from the later rings, so that's interesting. This can be very threatening to your backline units if they are flimsy, so good to think about. We then also have, let's see, Doombringers, Hallow, and Strix. So this is Incant Slay. Yeah. Not too bad. I actually don't think this is too big of a deal. I don't mind them. We have Echo of the Time Father. You know, I've played this a whole bunch recently. I keep randoming into it. I don't think it's very good, but it's fine, I guess. It's not the worst one by a long shot. So, okay. It'd be fun to get some of the other ones, though, you know? Let's see, we have Dripfall, Fledgling, Imp, Wickless, Baron. Awesome starters, honestly. I mean, Baron plus Dregs is just solid. We could play a strong sort of harvest line. Again, this is actually similar to Monster Train 1 in that it doesn't make sense to do Harvest Rector in front of Barons, because Barons generate so much survivability on their own. As long as you're, you know, doing the thing, it doesn't really cause an issue. Of course, the problem is you need to actually kill enemies, and we don't have infusions in this game, right? So you can't do things like self-infused, what is it? What is that thing called? The Draft Tomb. Entombed something or other? Remnant Host, that's the one. So we can't self-infuse for 4 popping out or something. So we're going to be reliant on taking space or something and playing it like that. It looks a little different, but you can still get it done. +5/+5 is solid. So pretty good stuff. See what we roll into. We have, oh man, Railhammer is a hard card to skip. It's a card, relic to skip. It's very strong. Winged Steel is fantastic though. To be clear, I think I would love to take both of these. This is essentially a free boss relic, right? Winged Steel. It's super playable all the time. Railhammer is not useful right now. Okay, I actually have to look at the map, right? Okay, we have a Hellhorned banner lining up with double steel shops, so it's pretty decently likely that we'll see Railhammer payouts. I suppose. Gosh, what do I have in the logbook? This is such a hard decision. I need to look at what's unlocked here to the best of my ability. Okay, so like Fortified Pauldrons get the benefit here, which is great if we can find it. Yes, Apex Imp is unlocked. He kind of benefits from it, right? He gets the payout. Let's see. What else is there? Branding right, sure. Welder Helper, sure. March of Shields, okay. Yeah, I don't know. When does Steelworker unlock? That's such a tough decision. Do I know that? Because Steelworker existing is really important. Let me see if I can remember real quick. So I think it's what? I'm level 3 right now, so... Okay, if I'm number 3 right now, then... Jeez, I don't know. It's really hard to say, but... Okay, well, I'm not going to just try to remember. I don't think that's going to be particularly helpful, but... Man, it's interesting. I'm curious when that shows up. I don't think he's in by default, is the thing. I think I'm missing him. It's either him or Railbeater that I unlocked later. It's really hard to say. And I know for a fact that we're missing Transcend Imp. And I also am pretty sure we're missing things like Tiresome Climb, Alloy, and... What is it? Is it Alpha Fiend or is it Demon Fiend? I can't remember which one shows up, but... Anyway, I do think we're missing a lot of powerful tools here. So, do I take Railhammer? Or do I take... I'm leaning towards Winged Steel here, as crazy as it sounds. It's just a boss relic. I think I'm gonna do this. This is a great example of, I don't know if we get Steelworker or not. This is not a piece of information that's lodged in my mind. I do not know the unlock order of things. It's one of those guys. It's either Railbeater or it's Steelworker. And I haven't seen either of them, right? Let me just make sure I'm not crazy. I didn't scroll past them, right? There's no one-cost friends here? No one-cost friends. I have not seen either of them. Okay, so Demon Fiend is available, which is good. It must be Alpha Fiend that's missing then. I think I'm going to go with Winged Steel. If we see Steelworker, I'll feel bad, and it's just going to have to be the way my life goes. So, fair enough. I have not skipped that in a while. That was a tough one. Now, I could play Harvest, but I could also play Dark Calling. I really like that he is an ability now, because the most important thing is it happens on your turn. I'm a big fan of that. It also can be used to bring back imps. I just don't think Harvest plus Harvest makes a ton of sense, right? Let's take the Dark Calling for now. We can always pivot into Harvest later if we want. Ember, I think we can afford this. Half our stuff is free. That should be fine. We do have Yorail and some enemy attackers, just some Chungus dudes. The main problem, of course, will be problem, quote unquote. Do I play this guy upstairs? Tank with him? You don't have to do the silly thing you did before where enemies die on his floor in order to revive them, right? Because you can just click the button. So I think we just protect him, right? Yeah, so here's the deal. I'm going to drop Dreg. We're going to hit a Fledgling Imp here. We shoot the guy in the back. Very cool. And now you can see the other cool things we get because I can do Crypt Call here. And we now get the ability to do Imp 1, right, into Imp 2, which clears the floor. We ping for cash money on middle, right? We take 1 to the Pyre, but that's fine. Sure. We'll ping this guy out upstairs. It won't be a big deal. We clear out most of this. We have a 50-50 downstairs. I mean, it's like there's no real risk here, right? Let's see, we get Dreg Friend, very neat. We get a Fledgling Imp, but I'm just going to put in a normal Dreg, Fledgling Imp, we go nuts. I think we are fine. Right? I don't see a risk here at all. I guess I could drop this dude and shoot him. There's really no reason to do anything fancy. I'm actually going to click Echo of the Time Father to hold on to double Drip Falls. It's kind of a fun roll here. We should handily win this combat. I have like a superhero in the back, right? Easy mode. And we can also ping the fella in back here. Actually, I think it is just double drip ball crushes here. And then we click this and we get both imps back and we go mad with power. I take 1 pyre damage for my hubris. I earned this. It's fine. Don't click end turn. I clicked that. I should have just pressed end turn. But I wanted to kind of show you what my plan was, and I got punished for it. That's my bad. That's very much a content creation mistake. That's interesting. Entombed Explosive is excellent here. I think this is fantastic. I do think you should probably always grab some kind of burnout extender, but I do think having a bomb will be awesome. So we take bombs. Vent. Vent is so bad these days, though. Dominion. Molting Imp does not. Ping 10 is, I guess, okay. It's fine. It's not what I want, though. Do I have to take Vent? I don't know if it's good. It's just, I don't know. It's not answering any real problems, I guess. 5 is so low. This could be 10x and I would feel better about it. The problem is you have to spend energy on it, and there's no plus 30s in this game anymore, so you can't make it... You can't, like, pimp it out like you could in Monster Train 1, which is a real shame. This card is... I mean, do I have to grab a ping? I don't know. Torches are pretty good. What does this do for me? How can I ever boost this, right? There's no... I mean, you take, like, a plus 10 on it, and you do your best, and that's, what, 10 damage AoE for free at best? It's not very good. I don't know. I mean, it makes the magic shops not awful. Hidden Passage is not it, no. I don't want to assemble floors if I need to harvest, so... I mean, I'll grab the vent because I think it's helpful, but I don't think it's going to play a big part of our run. Let's go left, see what we hit. We get the Hellhorned banner. Multi-strike is awesome. Punished immediately. Steel Worker. It's okay. We actually don't want Steel Worker here. We take Demon Fiend. And this actually is in our favor. I think Steel Worker would have been a bait. We take the Demon Fiend here. Yeah, he's good. Now, we can't play everything, right? We only have 4 Ember in starting setup, but I know what you're thinking. Where does the multi-strike go? It goes on Baron, right? Right? No, it does not go on Baron. It goes on Demon Fiend. We pump this guy. And then I think we take Endless on a Fledgling Imp and chill. Eventually we'll look for a dualism on this and we can just play Demon Fiend blows up the world, right? We get Endless, which is the first half of the Fledgling Imp play. And then eventually what we'll do is we'll take Space, right? And I'll use Wickless Baron to tank for him. Which, funny thing, is actually Harvest Rector would have been optimal here. So, good to keep that in mind. It's good to think about it. Technically a mistake to take Crypt Call, but that's okay. I actually think it's beneficial here because we weren't guaranteed to see Endless or any of these things, so whatever. I'm just going to take a plus 20 on Baron here. I think this is acceptable. I don't want him to be large. I guess I could save this money. And then maybe you see a large stone coming up and he could have that and that would be fine, right? Let's chill then. Save the cash. A large stone being accessible is good. So that means our next steel shop could have large stone, it could have dualism, or it could have titanite, or it could have quick, or multi-strike. I mean, basically that's like 5 things, or dualism. So literally 6 things in there are excellent. Now, I don't think we have much of a choice here. I do need to click the invasion trial if we're going to have any hope of actually clearing things out. Which does mean Demon Fiend upstairs, right? I wish I could freeze my Baron right now. Yeah, it's a tough call where you play him. I'd really like to get Baron in front, but it is what it is. You gotta play the Demon Fiend. If I don't play him now, I can't play him later, so there's really no way around it. I could just sack Rector. I'm gonna play him bottom floor for now. I think it's fine. That way he takes the least amount of damage. Now this is kind of a crazy roll, right? We get Dreg, Endless Fledgling Imp, and then we can shoot out some of these dudes, right? 3/3. I want to prevent as much damage as possible, so we're going to shoot a dude downstairs. We draw a 5 damage friend, which blows up mid-floor. Huge, actually. Event doing decent work. And we get a ping here. There's no one to reform. We chill. Okay, cool. So Rector is certainly going to perish. We get the bomb here, though, which is excellent. I get the fledgling imp upstairs. Very cool. I'm just going to shoot the collector for cash, and that's fine. I click Rector here. I will tank for him. There's no reason not to click him every turn here, right? Actually, it lines up and kills the Flagellant, which is pretty awesome, right? That's excellent. Cool, let's click and see what we get back. We get back a bomb. Bomb is amazing. Top floor is fully cleared here. Exquisite. I will just play the bomb in front. Very cool. I'll avoid the Vengeful Shard damage here, which is pretty cool. What else do I want to do? Play out the Shield Steward. Just get him out of here. Seems good. And then I think we kind of just chill, right? Feeling decent about this. Not much I really need to do. I could save health on the Shield Steward. All right, fair enough, right? And then we freeze this turn, which guarantees Relentless, so no problem, right? Let's see. It's what? Fledgling Imp upstairs, and this is free real estate pretty much. Cool. Good. I'm gonna go ahead and get that reform. We put the bomb down, which is awesome. We get Baron? Sure, why not, bud? Go for it. And I think we kind of just chill. The fact that I'm doing any damage at all is honestly pretty impressive, so I'm not mad about that. We lose Rector, and that's okay, right? The fact that he did anything here is great news. We ping the guy in back for sure. I can drip down the Endless Imp, which is fun. You may ask why. It's so I can make room for it again. Then we just drip fall the boss. It doesn't actually do anything, or it did 20. It just was slow on the uptake. Fine. Should be good, though. We do a little bit of damage here. We're going to absolutely wallop him next turn in, like, 2 hits. So I can just play both Vengeful Shards and then the Imp. I'm not going to hit another Vengeful Shard. Great. Go team. Cool. An easy crush. Alpha Fiend is... Demon Fiend, rather, is excellent with the Trample. Huge fan. Draft. Draft is like the ideal target for Rector, but it's just still bad, I think. Another Entombed Explosive. I wouldn't mind it, but... yeah, I mean, no encasement, Molten Encasement, right, for stealth, which is good to keep in mind. So stealth will not be one of our options here. I think we sell this. Every little bit of money might also make a difference. This is not that impactful, so we're fine. Important work is free rage scaling and free harvest procs. It's impossible for me to skip this. We click it for sure. We're going to go to the right, look at the steel shop, have some options here. We see Quick and Titanite off the top. Quick on the Demon Fiend makes him very powerful. Extremely powerful. Amazing. Let's look at the banner. Yeah, I don't care. They're showing me Steelworker again. I guess it's Rail Beater you unlock. Now here, though, we go ahead and comfortably play Titanite plus 20 on the Baron. One thing we could consider if we miss dualism on the Imp is holdover important work, holdover spell chain potentially. Another option is burnout 1 on that Imp. So now we also have very good overstack potential here, right? This is an exceptionally good alcove potentially. We'll see what we roll. Dante. I mean, this would have been a great Dante run if I wasn't doing something else already, right? No real choice here, I don't think. So, fair enough. Leave. Okay. So, what you're going to find on this run is we've kind of locked in a lot of things. The first thing we're going to have to do is take Ember so that I can play Demon Fiend plus Wickless Baron on the same floor eventually. That's not going to work right away, right? Because we're going to need the rage scaling in order to make sure that Demon Fiend kills stuff. We're also going to be eyeballing future steel shops. We got to wait until Ring 6 for it. It's kind of a weak Ring 6, but that's okay. We would have loved to have gone to the Alcove Money Trinket Shop here, but whatever. It's fine. Let's see, Magic Shop probably coming up next. We're not going to have enough cash for the Trinket Shop on 4. Yeah, I think we have our path laid out for us. Eventually, we're going to take, first it's Ember, second it's Space, because I would like to do Demon Fiend behind Baron with Imp Bomb in front, and then hopefully something upstairs, maybe like probably another Baron actually, that defends Rector, because him reforming is actually pretty effective here. So, okay. Now at this point, honestly, I mean, bottom floor, he just absolutely crumbles things, right? I kind of want to do Rector up top, Demon Fiend down below, and we chill, right? This is a combat, by the way, where we can actually just play Baron with no other scaling, and these numbers will win, right? Completely. We're going to drop this guy off the floor, right? I'm going to ping him 1, and then he leaves so that I can keep my guy alive to the best of my ability. Yeah, right. We just absolutely clobber here, and it's not very problematic. Cool. He's now taking corruption damage, so he essentially will be just dying, unfortunately. We can put an explosive on middle, that's fine. But yeah, look at this. With the scaling and everything, it's just chilling, right? I can at least play something in front upstairs, it's fine. We'll give him some targets, right? Yeah, we'll give him targets. We're going to lose Rector for sure. It's fine, though. I actually could just daze this boss and save, like, a bunch of health. Yeah, I may as well, right? We trample, crush everything. It's all good. No one is dead. That's fine. We're kind of just playing stuff out here. I guess I could have put a Shield Steward in. Sure, why not? And then, what, we can make this even more interesting by just pinging on middle. It's fine. I don't actually think this is a concern at all. Rector's doing nothing. It's okay. I'm actually just super fine with it. We've got a super tank downstairs. It's all good. Nothing is even hitting me, right? I finally can reform something, which is cool. Go me. Funny how the math works out on this, right? And then we can bring back the other cool imp. Great news, right? The rest of this, I guess, is just kind of chilling. Sure, we'll play stuff out. There's no reason not to, right? Whatever. Shoot the man, it's fine. Right, it's all about where that corruption lands. Bottom floor is just unstoppable, though. This guy actually does not kill everything on this floor, which is obscene. We're going to shoot the guy in back there, which I think is the right call. We'll reform here. Great. We have at least something. Very cool. I'll play... what? Why am I... happening here? Okay, for some reason I wasn't able to target there. What an interesting bug. Let's see, I do think shooting a friend is correct on bottom. Always. I want to try to get rid of this. I don't need this fledgling imp, so let's put a body on middle here. Seems okay. We lose Rector, it doesn't matter to me at all, right? Relentless. I mean, we win this, right? For sure. Yeah, he does essentially nothing to me. We trample everything through here. We can just double drip fall here. And don't click anything fancy, and we have it. Great. I don't need to draw a card. I don't need to hit this Vengeful Shard. It's fine. Just press end turn. We have it. This is straightforward. Now, this is not going to work later, right? Because eventually you're going to run into the problem of we just don't do enough damage on the floor without the scaling. But I do think there is value in, doing that here. It's just a straightforward way to win this combat. Spike of the Hellhorned, 4x Rage, 4x Armor. It's something. I'm taking Ember first, I think. Am I? I think so, right? I think I am. It's an interesting question. I think I am. There definitely will be turns where I get value out of this. Playing the Calcified Ember is a little obnoxious. Impalade is fine, I suppose. We have a couple imps active. 50 damage is okay. Will I ever draft another one? I don't think so. If only because there's not many options and we can't see a Transcend Imp, which I am certain is an unlock. That one I remember for sure. It's like 8 or 9 or something. So I don't think Impalade's it. It's not bad, though. If I get any stat boosts for things like plus 10s or whatever, I think they're going into Vent anyway, so it's hopefully less bad in this run. The Spike is something. I'm going to click it. I think I need something. Branded Warrior Thug. Thug's not terrible. I do have the ability to play something once I take Ember here. He could earn me dollars. He pays for his own removal, right? Probably. I think this maybe makes sense. I'm just trying to think in the the mid game. So we're now going to have to think about what does Strixen Hollow look like. You really do want the Titanite person in front of Demon Fiend there, but I'm not going to get the imp scaling if I do that. That's a problem. This cleans up in the late game because we take space eventually, but potentially I could take space first, which is terrifying because then you can assemble the floor, but you are scuffed, right? You can't play Baron first, which is a problem. Because how am I surviving just hollow punching Demon Fiend, right? You have to do something stupid like put Rector alone and just let him tank on top, and then you play Demon Fiend or something middle. So it's not ideal. The imps are important to this run. The space matters. So we could take space first. Fortunately, though, we were smart and took the Winged Steel. I think this is the only reason this works. Otherwise, we would not be drawing cards fast enough. So we could take space first. You play Demon Fiend out the gate, and then you just hope you draw the lad. Which is not bad, right? It's pretty good. You have to kind of jank together the floor in the interim, but it does work. Maybe that's a consideration, right? Because I don't think Ember take here beats Hollow and Strix without some miracle, right? Some draft between now and then. I don't think we actually scale high enough. Because I mean, we would be doing what, like 90 on Baron plus 140 in the back, so 230 around. It's just not enough. The math doesn't check out. So I think we have to take space. I can probably get some kills with Thug. I think he will pay for himself. His own removal. I'm okay with grabbing him for now. We're fine with this. I think we have to take space here or we are throwing, as annoying as that is. So I will click space here. I just can't see how we beat Hollow otherwise, short of a Gambit. Okay, we're gonna go to the right. The Merchant of Magic. A holdover could be neat here. Or a spell chain. I would take important work upgrades. Remembering that Demon Fiend is quick, which has some obnoxious qualities, right? Means that the enemies are probably not going to be killing my imps. I do think for sure it is to the right, though. I need the money, otherwise I couldn't afford a trinket anyway. We'll go to the magic shop. We do off the top. Wow. I mean, off the top, we have the important work holdover and the spell chain, which is... Yeah, I mean, this is perfect, right? Awesome. Okay. Hold up. Bounty Stalker shows up? Now, he's not incredible here, but he's not bad either. He's never Lady of the Reformed here. Man, this is the second time he's just shown up in a weird place. I can reform him, but it's slow. He does take an Endless Well, eventually. If I get another multi-strike, it would go into him. Sure, I suppose. We just have a bunch of random units chilling in the run. He's not awful. We're going to be getting a lot of units killed, though, and we have no targeted reforms, right? No molded was hit here. Otherwise, I would have grabbed it. We haven't seen Wicked Blaze. I don't know. I think we sell this, honestly. I mean, it's tough. He's good-ish. I'm going to sell it. He's just not helping the run do what it needs to do. Now, I would have pivoted into Harvest here, but alas, we did not see it. So I guess we just chill with Dark Calling, which is unfortunate. Harvest would have been nice. If we get one at the later end, I'll take it, just because it'll keep him alive better. I need him to be kind of living on his own floor a little bit, just like tanking and baiting things. It's going to matter. It's definitely not Burn Bright. He just dies. I didn't take any Burnout extension because I thought the bomb was too important, and in truth, I think it was the right choice. So we'll go Dark Calling too, sure. And we move on from here. Actually, hold up. Is there a -1 target that matters here? Maybe, right? 20 consume. I really should just blow up a torch. This will kill a backliner later. For sure. It's coming up. Magic Shop, Arm Shop. We're going to be kind of poor walking into either of these. So it's probably Magic Horde removal, because I guess it could be Arm Shop. You don't need a lot of money to buy equipment or something. And we could definitely take an alcove, and the armory's good. Actually, I think that right side looks pretty good to me. The question just becomes, now that I didn't take space, I think just making a Dripfall cost 1 is pretty smart here. We're going to spend some cash. We go to almost 0 here, but I feel good about it. This is Corrin, Savagery's Hunters. This is, I think we can clobber this pretty comfortably here. We have the Winged Steel to offset the Muddler. This seems good. This seems takeable. I'm not actually afraid of top floor Corrin here. Interestingly. Yeah, I don't think there's really a risk to playing higher. I mean, I will play Rector upstairs, right? I think what we're going to do is we do Demon Fiend, and we chill on Demon Fiend middle. Buys a little bit of time to draw something good. It doesn't have to be immediate. You must play Demon Fiend, by the way, and Rector chills upstairs. Can't play anything else. Rip. Yeah, see, the trick is it's going to be, like, how do you actually clobber these guys, right? 170 is a hard pull. I could do, what? Dreg, shooting back. We draw Baron off the top. I wanted to, that's why I wanted to save 2 space just in case. Good. Crazy. Unhinged. I'm going to put a shield steward upstairs, I suppose. We'll get him out. Fair enough. This works. Alright, pretty decent draws if I'm being honest with you. I think we kind of need to hit... I need to do an extra 15 here, so I need to get at least a reasonable chunk out of this. I think we give up Baron, or the Thug here, right? Because 2 goes 8-8, which is... I guess that gets there. It's 86 times 2, which does KO. But I'd like to make sure I'm also killing the next floor. Yeah, we just take this, right? Send it. And then we freeze this floor so I have the Thug. And we take 1. Fine. Great. In fact, the dream. We play Rage thing. Cool. I actually just shoot the Rage buddy. There's no reason not to. Send him. Cool. I want to get the slays on this floor so I will play out the Thug upstairs in case something rolls up, right? I'm a fool. I'm a fool. I drew my guy. I knew it was happening. Ah, well, it's fine. It's fine. You know, the worst that could happen, it could happen. It's fine. Sure. We're doing enough damage, right? Right, Mr. Monster Train? We'll play one dude here. I'll actually just sack a bunch of these and we'll draw fast, right? Hey, get rid of these guys. It's good. Oh no, they're farming me or something, right? That's okay. How we lose the important work. Man, all that work and I did something that dumb. Fortunately, we at least got enough out of it that it's not the end of the world, but dang. That's suboptimal for sure. I can put the explosive down here and it does something, right? Sure, fair enough. Okay, enemies drop. Alright, cool. We do get Imp, which is neat, so I can shoot the Imp, so then I can hit the Crypt Call, and we miss, but that's okay. We do our best. Vent is whatever, right? It's okay. I think we still win this combat, even though I completely botched that. We got everything out of it. What am I really afraid of, right? It's fine. Sure. I think we just slay everything on this floor out the gate. That thing is already weakened, right? And we just send the calcified ember here. It's actually not even that tough. We take 11 damage because he also farms out. It's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's good. If we play this correctly, then it's gonna be fine, right? I take 2 for my hubris. Memorial for the Melted. Now that's an interesting one. It always is. Fatal Melting. How many guys have to die before this doesn't stuck? I gotta hit what? Okay, Dominion. I'm looking to hit, what is it, 35? Oh, I can look. Hold up. I don't have to do something stupid like remembering. Go in here. Where is this? Monsters. I wish for Chosen Dude. Chosen, where are you at? Chosen, the things that survive. The guys that create curses. My language is completely degrading here. Chosen Herald? No, not that one. Chosen Ardent? No, that's Entropy. Where are you? Chosen Assassin. Chosen Supplicant. 35. I was going to guess 40. 35 is the number we're looking for. So I have to get 12 of my dudes to die before this doesn't suck. And I think Heretics are 20, right? Yeah, Heretics are 20. These are the important thresholds. You want 10, you want 20, you want 35. 10 are duos. So this is not happening on this run. I mean, it's like I get there eventually. What, 5 Imp nonsense? Maybe it's good? Alright, maybe it's actually good. I think we get there. Yeah, Pyre Chomper. That could be decent. It's hard to skip Inferno. Impressive. I mean, we're drafting a few too many cards here. I don't know if Impressive is really helping. The Attuned is neat, but I don't think so. Pyre Chomper's not bad, but what's he really doing on this run, right? I mean, I could freeze him and line him up with the Spike. It's not a bad play. I guess. All right. I mean, I'll take him. I feel like I'm drafting a little too aggressively, but it's okay. We are going to the arms shop like we talked about. I think it's smart. See what's in here. Resin blades. It's multi-strike. Problem is it kills my dudes. Okay, fair enough. Exile's diadem is an option. Deployable. I have nothing. Merge equipment. I have nothing. Okay, fascinating. You know, I tell you what, Memorial for the Melted Resin Blades plus Bounty Stalker, and I'm pretty sure that dude would have clapped here, but there's no way we would have seen all of this, and I also still think we have a very solid plan anyway, so it's fine. Let's look at the armory. Yo, Bloodthirsty Blade is cracked here, right? Demon Fiend's killing so much. I also like Fight Club, but I think Bloodthirsty Blade gets it. Yeah, we take that for sure. Let's go to the alcove here. We have a lot of overstack potential. Huh. Tomes. Remnant Pact. Tome of Horrors. Reanimate 1? Interesting. Machinist's Tome. What a roll. If I had gone Steelworker, we could have done some real silly things here. I mean, we should take something. At the worst, Tome of Horrors on a random floor will simply shred backlines. It's hard to skip this card. Is Remnant Pact ever the play? What do you Endless here? I mean, I guess you could Endless Rector and let him die. It's fine, right? Technically. I don't think this is a very attractive play when we already have Dark Calling. I'll just take the random Tome of Horrors. I mean, I think that's solid. It's a good card. We take these. Okay, now in here, I could deployable the Bloodthirsty Blade, which gets immediate value. Now, obviously, that doesn't help me immediately, but this helps me later. And then your floor essentially looks like what? Bloodthirsty Blade plus Demon Fiend plus Baron. And you get it played out, and you're pretty happy about that. Neat, right? Very cool. I don't have to do that out the gate. I can re-roll. Is Exile's Diadem ever correct? I've already taken space. This doesn't help me. Let's spin and see what we hit. Huh. Boiler Room. Boiler Room is potentially a lot of Ember. It doesn't help me necessarily because the problem you're going to see here is I need the Ember on turn 1. I need it for deployment. And Boiler Room doesn't help me there. It's still very good, though, right? Especially if I'm just throwing units away on a random floor, right? It's pretty solid. I can pay Ember value, I guess. There's definitely uses for it. The spike, I suppose, is something. I don't know, that's interesting. I wonder if that's it. Deployable on Bloodthirsty Blade? I don't know if that's it. I need to be able to play... Maybe this is it, actually. It doesn't help right now, but it does later. You know, I mean, maybe so. It's pretty solid. Just get this out of the gate, and then our guy walks in hitting like a truck. It's permanent scaling, and I think it will scale a lot because all of our kills come from essentially one dude. So, sure. I think we click that here. And I think I save my money now for this steel shop, which won't have any money to add. I'm not getting that much value here. We could cut some steel stewards. With this trial, that's probably clickable. I have tools. I'm going to cut one shield steward here. They're a little obnoxious. Okay, I think that is enough. We move on from now. No other silliness, no merging. We're okay with this. It's fine. Quoto, Zealots. This is actually a really good roll for us. Heaven Seal is not that threatening as long as I have to play a top floor. But that's okay because Quoto doesn't punish this. So should be fine, right? I think we actually have a lower floor Rector here. We do Demon Fiend up top and we buy time. Think so, yeah. And then Rector Chills middle. Sure. Obviously, I can't play anything else. The important work is Dead on Arrival. Sure. We're just going to play random stuff, right? Sure. Shoot the guy. Draw an imp. Yeah, we'll scale middle, sure. I can also kill the imp and then reform the imp, and we can do some shenanigans here. And we draw Baron off the top. It's honestly a fantastic roll, if I'm being clear with you. That was a really good play. Just cycling it like that. We actually managed to hold over the important work for sure, which is good. There's no reason. I guess I could daze and then he actually swings, I suppose. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Right? It's all good. Okay, I mean, we hit a really good roll here. I am going to begin the scaling upstairs. I think it's good. We're going to hit the Rector play, and we definitely are playing out these imps middle because they kill a man, which is very cool. Then I can do important work upstairs. We get more scaling, important work. Then I shoot him. Then I play the curse, and we're crushing it now, right? I am kind of stealing a kill middle, but it smooths out these early waves, right? I'm fine with it. Continue scaling, pretty much, right? Thug. Can I get you to steal kills, Thug? Is that cool? Does that work? Continue scaling upstairs. I think it's fine. Anytime you get something like this where I can just then torch my own dude is pretty nifty. Now, we haven't hit the Bloodthirsty Blade yet, which is a bit of a bummer, but that's okay. Let's see, what am I doing? I could drip here, but I'm stealing kills. I don't know, does it matter? I don't know, play out stuff and things, it's fine. Whatever. I'm not going to do anything because I would like to see if I can get some Bloodthirsty Blade stuff. Once we get everything set up, it's kind of fine. Okay, I mean, this is good, right? We do... play it upstairs, right? You Pyre Chomper. And then we shoot the Pyre Chomper. Ah. Still missing the Bloodthirsty Blade off the gate. That's okay. I do get another Pyre Chomper, though, which is pretty nifty. We shoot this, right? Bummer. I was seeing if I could fish for the Bloodthirsty Blade, but we didn't get it. It's okay. So here, I can just play a Spear Steward, and now who gets this kill? I think it's Rector steals it. It does. He does. That's a bummer, but that's okay. And then I will play Fledgling Imp here because it's smart. I'll get rid of the Vengeful Shard. We don't need to be greedy. And then we do a Bazillion D upstairs, and that's honestly great for us. So, sure. Cool. Good. Now, I haven't earned money, unfortunately, but I am... Come on, it's really on the bottom of the deck? Dang. Okay, play a drag. Get rid of... I mean, I'll play this, and then we can hit the Pyre Chomper for funsies. And just play cards. There it is, at long last, we finally get the Bloodthirsty Blade, and we get the scale upstairs, wonderful news, then we play it out, then we shoot it, and we have excellent scaling going on, and we just sack some dudes, it's fine. Now they're actually slaying, which is cool. I no longer care about the mid-floor, we've done everything in our power, we're very powerful and chillin'. Right, I mean, like, we're in great shape here. And then you just, yeah, top the torch, which is incredible, and we chill, right? The rest of this is just let your floors die, and he clears everything. We want to let it chill. Get as many slays as physically possible. Seems good to me. This feels like we've got it on lock. So, good. Wonderful. He just gets to get some kills. We're up to 13 here, right? Seems fine. I don't have to do anything too fancy here. I don't know who's getting the kill, but it also does not matter, right? Yeah, we have Quick in front. Who knows who's getting it? Ah, Baron gets it, oh well. It's fine. This floor wins. It gets there. Engulfed in Smoke is not terrible. The biggest thing now that I need to make sure I think about is how does Demon Fiend not die to Dominion? This could be through a number of options. Now, unfortunately, Dominion does use action to apply corruption to your floor. So the downside is that it will hit stealth units, right? Right? I'm pretty sure the way that works, it should pass through stealth. So I don't think stealth is the answer here. I need to give him somehow survivability, which could actually be Spike of the Hellhorn plays. Crazy. Stealth is still pretty good though, right? I mean, this is an excellent card to grab. It depends on if there's magic shops in my path. I'm going to a steal coming up. We have plenty of cash for it. I mean, there is, right? Magic. And then there's one last chance at the steel shop. This last chance at the steel shop essentially is I either hit dualism or I hit burnout 1 on the imp. That's basically it. So, yeah, fair enough. It's not bad. There is a magic shop that I am going to, I'm pretty sure. So, I guess I'll grab it. It could be good. March of Shields, Battering Ram. I mean, March of Shields puts him in front, then he gets punched. I don't like it. Another Pyre Chomper. I will just sell this, I think. Unfortunately, March of Shields is not it. We go left on this one. Do I want the Steel Shot that badly if I'm going to the one at the end with the removal dupe? Honestly, no. I think we've hit most of the things that matter. Let's go chase some high rolls then. Yeah, let's chase some high rolls. Rage does... Oh, Artificial Pyrestone is cracked, right? Just, yes. Rage does not decay is... I don't know, that's basically worth, like, what, a Ritual of Battle? I don't think so. We'll spin. Iron Luggage, that's also huge. Draw your entire deck on turn 1. I'm not taking draw normally, and that doesn't counter-synergize with Winged Steel at all. Versatile Ember Staff is also excellent. Whew, buddy, these are good. I could afford both. Alright, that Artificial Pyrestone is a cracked start, right? I can now play Demon Fiend, Baron, and Bloodthirsty Blade, and I can dupe the Baron without taking Ember, and I think we're actually okay with this, right? I think so. Especially if I keep that Pyre Chomper in the reform pool. Let's see if I hit something cool here in this cove. Red Crown and 2 followers. I mean, we just put this in... Huh. What do I put this in? Who gets the Endless? It is kind of a survivability play, right? We put this... I mean, there's no downside to Demon Fiend getting a random equipment. I mean, he's just going to waste it, though. I think you put this in Baron. In case he ever dies, his stats carry over. But also, he's not getting in, like, my Bloodthirsty Blade. So I think this is a solid way of doing it. There are bad rolls here, right? There definitely are. We should be cautious about bad rolls. It's what, like, Silence, I think, is in the pool. Which is the scariest choice. But if he has Endless, I'm less afraid. Yeah, okay. The Endless still works. We'll take him. Sure. Alright, I don't love the random ads, but I don't hate them that much. I'll take it just because it's a good protection play. And I will take Lost Luggage 100%. And I will take Versatile Ember Staff 100%. We move on. These are excellent. We will absolutely get that. Spell, unit, curse eventually. Like, we have options for that. That also is curse versus, or the, what is it? The blight versus a, what is it, a scourge? Yeah, blight versus scourge is a distinction that will play out in our favor. We should be chilling. It also generates ember, which matters a lot. We are kind of cracked right now, so I think we are pretty strong. I could just play bottom floor. It's true. Yeah, we'll play it. What did I roll? Frost Piercer? Fair enough. Cool. Then we get to play Bloodthirsty Blade in the back. We get a Rector upstairs, and I guess I can just sack the Thug here. It's fine. He gets shot, and that's alright. Draw a bazillion cards. All good. So here we want to avoid a Slay. We do hit the Fledgling Imp, which is neat. I like that a lot. I don't want to give her a sleigh, though. It does buff the other side. So we can put it upstairs, probably. Ooh, I have some very interesting angles here. I have the Spike and Pyre Chomper in hand. So, interesting. Okay, I actually have to think about this a little bit. I think we are playing Pyre Chomper upstairs. That's just happening first. Now what I think I'm doing next is I think I'm shooting Pyre Chomper and then reforming Pyre Chomper. Yes. We shoot Pyre Chomper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I reform Pyre Chomper, okay, great. We then can play him again. We draw a card off the top. We see what we get. This is an excellent Spike play, but we do need to put Fledgling Imp in, I think. Our guy eats dirt here, unfortunately, but I do think we need to play the Imp, and then I think we go for the big Spike off the top. This is the best play we could make here, right? Totally. Huge damage incoming. I could tank this and give a good slay. I don't know if we want that. I don't want to incant upstairs. I don't want to just give away free hits, but I do want to sack the dregs if at all possible. So now, unfortunately, we are taking some curse in the back. Oh, actually, I could daze her, and then we play a dreg, and we don't take any curse whatsoever, and they just shoot in the back, and we're chilling. She doesn't get to slay anything here, which is great. Cool. I do think we play some trash middle. Even though she will slay as a result of it, I think it is correct. Because reasons. Okay, bottom floor, he is killing essentially everything. Extremely neat. I can do Fledgling Imp downstairs. I can double Fledgling Imp here. I can also just use this to create Ember constantly, which is pretty neat. Unfortunately, I can't avoid these double slays. I guess I could drop them in or something. I could self-ping them, which is interesting. I think we actually want to drop one of these guys that got brought in, and we shoot the other one, right? I think that's correct. One unit will chill downstairs, I believe. Sure, right? Play the lad upstairs, it's fine. We draw off the top. I could actually avoid some... Alright, that's fine. Cool, she only kills one now. Great. Then we can do... One attack is coming in. So it's going to be Fledgling Imp hit, pretty much. This incant is not great. Incant for value, I suppose. We just play this middle or something. We could do something upstairs, whatever. I mean, I should play out the things, right? It's okay. I can then permafrost the Tome of Horrors for a rainy day. Seems reasonable. She is going to slay something. It's fine. We're clobbering everything downstairs, so I kind of don't care. What is this? Yeah, we're doing 21 now. We get a double... She gets to slay a whole bunch upstairs, unfortunately. That's fine. We just basically play Imp mode now, and then we drag this Imp in as much as we physically can. We play it. I even get to play the Vengeful Shard, which draws another card. Very cool. Incredible. I can actually deny slays here, kind of in a funny approach. Engulfed in smoke upstairs. Fine. I don't really feel like bringing back some of these weird things. We're at a point where I need to get units killed, but I also just don't want to play them. Where do I put them here? Alright, I mean, I guess I can bring a dude back, right? There you go, he burns out. Fine. Whatever. I'm not getting any value out of the Thug, by the way. He has not paid for himself one bit. We kind of have gotten to the point where we're just clobbering everything downstairs, which is great, to be clear, but... You know, it is what it is, right? So I wish to... this Harpist needs to go. Fortunately, I have a big torch. Very cool. big torch. We get to shoot the ones in the back now. Extremely cool. I can also click here and generate Ember. How exciting. We love to generate Ember, don't we? I know I do. There's no extinguish trigger. Unfortunately, summon doesn't trigger if you Tomb of Horrors it like this, but it's fine, right? Here, just place stuff, I guess. It's fine. This is part of the challenge, right? I just have so much trash in this run that it doesn't even matter. But we almost have killed Strix, so it kind of doesn't matter, right? I'm going to openly incant here, and you can't stop me. It's fine. I think it's just correct to do it anyway. Sure, we push 537 here. That's pretty solid. I actually have a Fatal Melting for 60 here, which is pretty good. I mean, I didn't mean to let go of that, but fair enough. Monster Train, extremely cool, I guess. Whatever. Alright. I mean, I didn't mean to click that, but it is what it is. Sure. We are pushing literally hundreds of Frostbite, which is pretty cool, right? Yeah, it's just what... I mean, we're gonna sap into this anyway, I suppose. It's offset by the... Yeah, it's offset here. I'm not actually that pressed about it. Even if I do get sapped, kind of whatever we draw here, incredible news. Then we self-shoot this. And then I drip the boss back in because I actually kill him by accident. Whoops. Well, this was an easy combat, right? Whoops, I suppose. Can I clobber even more? I think I can. Let's go. This is interesting. We get extra slays. I'm going to use this opportunity. Wait a second. Hit the imp. Aw, buddy, we missed it. That's okay. Play other super cool imp and we clobber the whole floor. He's free. And then we play out the calcified ember, which gets rid of it. And then we draw a card, which lets us play the vengeful shard like a genius. And we actually slay everything here, which is pure bloodthirsty blade value. Amazing. He just one-shots everything. Incredible. Incredible. Honestly, another Spike of the Hellhorned could be the play. We are able to somewhat reliably play this Pyre Chomper Spike of the Hellhorned setup. Hallowed Halls is very weird. Like, it's good, but also not really helping what we're doing here. I guess it's technically survivability, right? Generate 1 million just burnout, but it's bad with the endless we put on the Wickless Baron. Alright, I'm going to skip here. By the way, that Frost Piercer he rolled was actually really good. Never mind, I'm taking the Spike of the Hellhorn and you can't stop me. Now, I'm actually doing pretty well on everything. I'm doing pretty well on Ember, actually, which makes me think maybe I should consider draw here. See, the thing is when you play the imp plus the important work, you're just one vengeful shard away from hitting the versatile Ember staff. I think we take Ember here and it just kind of, or no, we take draw here and it just cleans it up. I don't know, maybe we should respect. Interesting thing is, leaving the imp in front means that he takes Fiend Corruption at least, but he also takes Dominion's hit. It's pretty important. The Ember, how important is this Ember, right? That's where I'm really at. How critical is the Ember here? It's a good question, and I don't know the answer to it. This is probably the last biggest challenge we have. I actually think I'm drawing enough, because the versatile Ember Staff is largely Ember neutral, because you have to play a Vengeful Shard, which I might normally have bounced, right? And then that pays it back. So it's really just draw 1. So practically I'm drawing, I guess, sort of like 7. So I think we can take the Ember. This is important because it means if we get Curse Blasted at the end, we don't lose the run, right? It also does some cool things if I fuse something into... If I fuse something into my Bloodthirsty Blade, right? There's not a lot that would be great here. I'm at 7 Ember. If I take Ember, it becomes 9. 9 means I could comfortably play, what is this, 4? I mean, I maybe get rid of the Thug at this point. He didn't do his job. 4, 5? I could play 9. That means I Void Armament roll could be pretty good. I mean, I think it's Ember here. We gotta respect curses, right? I think so anyway. I think so. I think we have enough draw power here, especially with the Lost Luggage. Yeah, alright, we take Ember. I'm good with this. Okay. This cleans it up a bunch. Amazing. I think I actually kind of want to go to the right here. Is 75 Pyre health enough to the end? The magic shop is really good though, right? I could find the double stack. I could boost this spike of the Hellhorned maybe. Plus 10. A dupe. What would be the dupe here? That's the real question. Right? Because I guess it could just be important work, which does make an absolutely monstrous number of harvest triggers for Baron. Baron just freely gets, what, 4 kills every turn from this, which is pretty cool. That's a lot of health scaling he gets, which is really important. The dupe is pretty good. And then the later dupe will be the Baron that protects the Rector. Yeah, I think it's left here. Getting the Pyre health would be real cozy here as well. Alright, we'll go left. Both of these are very strong, by the way. Burn Bright. I mean, I'm just going to go for the one that doesn't burn out. So, Dark Calling 3, fair enough. Stats or something. Permafrost, -2 consume. Another holdover, huh? Holdover Fatal Melting? Kind of interesting. A lot of interesting stuff we can do here. Take the health, that's obvious. That feels good. The dupe here is a cozy, important work, right? Yes. I believe that is true. Yep, we will do that. Duplicate. Yes. Density, there's a lot of reasons for it. It's Fatal Melting, right? Part of the thing I'm thinking about is Fatal Melting steals kills from my guy, but there is a double... I guess Trample plays very favorably here in sort of an interesting fashion. True. Trample, you hit the guy with Reanimate and it pushes all the damage through still. So, potentially that's acceptable. I think we get a lot by permafrosting one of these spikes, right? -2 consume. The question becomes, like, do I just go in on the holdover here? Because what do you hold over? I mean, I want to hold over Fatal Melting, maybe. Actually, isn't just holdover Dripfall telling Dominion he doesn't get to do anything cool to me? It also keeps Savagery in jail, right? I mean, I think this is actually it. Holdover Dripfall has the win all over it. Yeah, this answers Dominion, and I don't know why I didn't give this the respect it deserved. Yeah, Dripfall's got it. And then we can permafrost, right? We permafrost the spike, one of them anyway. We chill. -2 consume. I mean, I may as well put that on the spike, the engulfed in smoke at this point. Sure. And then I will do the thing where I put a +10 on vent so this card doesn't at least completely suck. And I think we chill. We got it. We've got it. We've answered all the questions now. Reanimate 2 is spicy, but very doable. We actually don't really care about Deafening Heralds because Demon Fiend doesn't even have a trigger. And I need the cash. So we chill on this, right? Fine. We chill. We're going to play middle here just to buy a little bit of time. Although I don't know why I care. I don't think I should care. Cool. What does he roll today? He can eat somebody. That's honestly fantastic news. Just consume them. Consume enemy. Here you go. Honestly, Thug, if you kill something, it's a miracle. Cool, that's a pretty decent turn, right? Now, the thing is, he doesn't get his sleigh with this guy present, so I am going to shoot it, I think. Cool, I feel decent about that. We have a really good roll here, so I am just going to go in on this. Honestly, this Glutton's Maw is kind of nonsense, right? That's cool. I'm a big fan of Glutton's Maw here. And then one of these is, I think he eats Glutton's Maw. He gluttons on the Pyre Chomper, which is cool. Because it means I get to reform it now, and that's awesome. Yeah, that's Monster Train, baby. And then we just sack this imp a million times, and he's free real estate. This seems reasonable. Cool, he dies because of the reanimate play. I'm gonna go ahead and we just send a bunch of randos, units, mid, whatever. I guess I don't really care about the drip fall. I don't need to hold on to it for now. Cool, this is good. Very large guy in back. Cool. Great. We just let this sit, right? What do I actually want to draw is maybe the question. I could basically, I hit all the good stuff. So the real thought is maybe hit this calcified ember, right? That might matter. It's just I'm going to be holding over 3 cards, so I'm not really hitting a lot here, right? It's 1 imp plus 2 important works. I can probably drop an important work if I want to actually hit this calcified ember quick enough. Like, we've already hit the numbers where I'm almost killing... No, we got to get over 500 at least. All right, let's drop this drip fall for now. Fine, right? All good. I'll hit the engulfed in smoke here. I don't really care about it, sure. Cool. Play a bunch of this stuff out. Yeah, so the thing is I do really need to scale to a respectable level, right? And then I can do Rector on the Pyre Chomper, right? And he can eat that guy? That seems good, right? We're all happy about that. And I use 7 to make a gigantic friend. Cool. Well, that wins this combat, right? Now I can probably drop most this stuff. Oh my god. I did all this work and I still don't get this Paraffin Thug Slay. Yeah, we do plenty of damage. To the tune that I easily clobber this, right? It's all good. Like, I don't care if you incant. I need to make my damage at least a little bit more obscene, but I think at some point we just give up the ghost on this, and he consumes one of the other lads. Fair enough. And then we just play a Spear Steward, I guess. It doesn't matter. He doesn't even get it. Doesn't even get it. It's fine. Okay. Now... important. I can play the Fledgling Imp, the Calcified Ember, and sack it. This doesn't really do anything for me. It does get another kill on the floor at least, which I suppose matters a little bit. Alas. I'm only holding on to one of these. That's fine, right? Like, we're chilling. Whatever. All good. We do a bazillion D damage, right? This is like the most free setup of all time, pretty much. And then I play a Dreg, and then he consumes Dreg. Seems decent. Do I need to click anything upstairs? I could bring back the Pyre Chomper, I guess. But why? Yeah, why? We have it. Like, I mean, right, we have this. So... I am gonna at least... This is actually an interesting floor, right? This floor, I do not do enough damage to actually kill everything here, which is pretty interesting. But I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, it's just kind of funny. Huh, interesting. Yeah, we almost push enough. 800 and something. We don't do 1,000. Yeah, that's fascinating. Well, it doesn't matter because they never walk anyway, but sure, right? Yeah, because they never walk. We just win on bottom here. Cool. Cool. Mid-floor, however, collapses. It's funny because if I Tome of Horrors middle, he goes kill, kill, right? And then when he dies from the Shield Steward, it kills the Herald, but he has one reanimate left, right? Which means I get a slay at long last. I don't have to press anything. Does he do it? 30 real American dollars. Amazing. All right. He made 30 gold. He did something. Look at him go. All right. Now, Wicked Blaze is maybe fantastic here, but I also don't want to draft two things. I think 2 big spike turns is enough. Let's skip. Impressive Rage Serum. I mean, I don't hate random Rage Serum, I guess. It kind of goes away, but I also don't think it matters. I'm not taking more Calcified Embers. Let's sell it and move on. Okay, so here's the question. Do I Dualism, remove dupe? I mean, that feels so strong, right? We go left, of course, right? Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's just so many good options. Smidge Titanite? I don't think so. I will look for a Pyrestone housing or something. Manifold Mirror? I don't even have a room card. Scorched Steel is not that great. Trader's Quill, whatever. We re-roll this. Lightstone Casing. Not the right one, huh? That's not what we wanted. Okay, so we don't get anything super cool. I was basically holding out hope for maybe you get like a Titanite into our Demon Fiend if I roll correctly, but it doesn't matter. Plus 14. None of this matters. I think I just re-roll here. See what we hit. It's Dualism. I'll take it. Rage 10. Cool. I was gonna say, I mean, we also guaranteed to see the Burnout one, which is excellent here for like clarity. He always dies now. But I think Dualism is just super fast. It's just way faster. 10 rage, it's like self-infusing it from the first game. Incredible news, right? Click it. Incredible, we got it. Large Stone, I don't know. We make a big thug, I guess? This is like one of those do I care things? I don't know. We'll find out in a second. I guess I have some money. I can spend it still. Deepwood Oil is 10 armor on Demon Fiend and Wickless Baron, I guess. It's not very attractive, but it is something. It's half of a Heartstone. Now, removals, I think these need to be Spear Stewards or... Yeah, Spear Stewards, right? The Shield Steward I can at least play on turn 1, kind of, and do something with it. So he goes away. These Spear Stewards are just so in the way here. Paraffin Thug is terrible, but I guess I can use him. I don't know, he's not as bad as a Spear Steward, so I guess maybe he survives for now. Okay, alright. Large Stone, maybe I invest in him. I don't know. He doesn't... Is he better than... I mean, I guess he is better than Shield Steward, because a Large Stone Shield Steward is 4 space, so... Alright, I mean, right? It's fine. I don't hate him tanking somewhere and punching something, baiting Dominion or whatever. It's not going to matter, but we have to be cautious because I do have to find the Dripfall, right? I think this is correct. How much money is this? We're going to look at, what, 95, 25, that's 120, so we go to 265. 265, I buy Deepwood Oil, that goes to 105, I get a removal still. Seems good to me, right? Like, I'll do it. You can't stop me. So, Paraffin Thug, I guess, is chilling on this run. Sure, why not? Give him more health. He's just tanking, I think, and that's okay. I don't need to buy a burnout one here. I might actually just have enough money to purchase that, though. I'm going to take the 10 health on my units because reasons. Not Judge's Scales, no. I am buying a removal. Okay, so who goes away? What's the worst card here? Followers? No, actually. Shield Steward? Maybe. The torches are pretty decent, actually. Could just be a Dreg. Those are pretty garbage. They are free, which is kind of nice, but the followers are better. Shield Steward gets in the way of reforms, though. I mean, but he is a free card, right? Because it's what? Think about this, right? Ember situation. I have a bazillion. Do you have 9? So I have what? 1, 5, 6, 7. Then I'll dupe the Baron for 8. So I can just play the Steward out, right? I'm not missing anything. Like 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll have 1 extra. I mean, yeah, so I don't need to cut the Shield Steward. He's not that bad. A Dreg would honestly be a better removal. I did take space, so it's okay. Dreg's pretty rough. Yeah, I'll take it, I think. Sure. Dreg can go. Remove. Fine. Okay. Yeah, and I still have enough money for the burnout one, so I guess I'll put it on something. We'll put it on the other fledgling imp for fun. Yeah, right? Yeah, that seems good. Sure. Cool. We've spent all of our cash. Good job. The dupe here is the Baron. Important to have one for Rector's Floor. Duplicate. Yes. Okay, cool. I think we're chilling. This should clobber everything as long as I can draw the cards, but I do have the tools, right? Winged Steel plus Versatile Ember Staff on any turn when I can draw something other than just a unit and a spell. So, cool, let's go. I think we're in a good position. Dominion, he doesn't stand a chance once I hit Dripfall. Until then, it's potentially a problem. Now, fortunately, like, all of my cards get played immediately, so that's neat. So we get Demon Fiend downstairs. He's chilling. Good job, brother. We get one of our Barons. What did he roll today? Swift Steel Dagger. Sure, why not? We do get a good chunk of initial scaling there. Incredible. I'm going to play Rector, Baron middle, and then we're going to put Big Thug, Shield Steward upstairs. Vibing, right? Incredible work, right? Just awesome. Yeah, see, so perfect play here is kind of what I'm thinking. So you can immediately put down Fledgling Imp. He takes all of this corruption. Very cool. And then we can also just let the other one burn out here, and that's chillin'. I can and should consider face tanking something here. So, yeah, I guess you can hit my follower. Why not? You get a torch, that's okay. We'll just play all the dregs middle to get rid of them. Fine. There's no reason not to let Demon Fiend get the slays downstairs. Do I just shoot the boss? I guess so. Alright, get him. There you go. I did like 20 damage to you, brother. It's fine. Alright. We hit a Dripfall, which is actually huge here. We play it, absolutely. It's Fledgling Imp. Important work. Okay. I will hit the Engulfed in Smoke here as well. There's no reason not to. Play Imps. Imp Big Scaling. This guy does walk on me, but fortunately the Trample does trample through. This is a bad spike turn. Don't click it. I could ping it, but it doesn't change anything, so shoot the... I shoot a dude mid-floor and then try to reform him, and that's pretty cool. I can play the other imp on middle, I think. That's fine, right? Yeah, now, unfortunately, the Baron did roll quick, so he is kidnapping scaling, but fair enough. The follower is going mad with power. Fine. Okay, that was a good daze because it means bottom floor is protected. Bring back whatever we roll. We get some dregs. Fine. Sure. Fledgling Imp. roll it, fledgling imp, roll it, fledgling imp. We managed to clear the whole floor. It's good. We love to see it. I also hit the other fledgling imp, so of course I am just going to keep playing this, actually, obviously. Fatal melting. I don't have to do anything silly. Shoot the boss. Alright, I think we're doing it. I'm going to go ahead and freeze the spike until we see Pyre Chomper, who is, I guess, lower on the deck, which is fine. We're doing okay, I think. There's Pyre Chomper. Okay, so first order of business is I need to Pyre Chomper play. We almost cleave this whole floor. We're only 21 damage out from getting the kill with everything here, so we definitely need to invest. It is Pyre Chomper first. Hit him with the important work. Okay. Now we're going to see if we can roll off the top and get him. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 draw here. We hit Pyre Chomper. The game is cracked and actually very easy. No one is concerned. Amazing. I then hit a Vengeful Shard and we get to draw cool things. Excellent. I'm now going to Fledgling Imp cycle here because I need to increase the damage I'm doing. Very cool. Just keep doing it. It's a correct play. He will die. And now, I think we have numbers, so I can just take the Vengeful Shard and we will play one of these spikes. Huge. And I begin Drip Falling Dominion. Because I rolled it. And we're chilling. Cool. I think we have the victory now. We just keep playing the good things and we have it, right? There's not too much fancy gameplay here. I do need to make sure I have enough damage to win Relentless. I guess I should have played this. We do hit the Pyre Chomper. I'm not going to do anything too fancy. I think I am just dropping in the spike here. I will drip fall the boss. We are chilling. Cool. Mid floor just goes mad with power. Bottom floor is also mad with power. Seems good, right? And we can drip Dominion back down. He's taking more hits. Very cool. We're pushing just so much damage through here that there's not really much of a risk here. Get that Vengeful Shard. We get to draw again. Very cool. We cycle. Sure, why not? Seems good to me. This Entombed Explosive is now hitting for 170 something. I'm not even going to click Crypt Call. I don't think it matters. We are doing plenty of damage. Plenty of damage. All of the important stuff is present. I'm going to respect, right? I think it's smart to just not mess around. I don't want to do the math on do I beat minion or whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to mess around. I'm going to shoot this guy on middle, I guess. Then we blast here. I guess I could have done it the other way. It doesn't matter. It's all good. We do plenty of damage here. It should be a victory off the top. Yeah, fine. I don't think I need to press any buttons. Right? We do plenty. We have it. I mean, I guess I'll drip fall the boss. Just so I'm gaining health here. Sure. Fine. Cool. We've got it. Awesome. Okay, so I mean, I think we clobber for sure on Titans. This is going to be very clean, and we should be okay. I will not be... What is it? Drip falling Dominion. I think we'll be keeping Savagery in jail, which basically means dripping him to the back of every floor so that he just dies ASAP. Should be fine. We're doing 101 on the Bloodthirsty Blade. Incredible. Alright, see what I roll here. Mitosis Cap. Sure, bud. Why not? It gives him 15 health. I don't care. Then we can do Rector, Baron, Bloodthirsty into Demon Fiend. We just throw some stuff upstairs. Should be fine. Okay, I have the spike off the top, which is huge. So the play is First things first. No. Fledgling Imp must get played here. Yes. Pyre Chomper middle. I then wish to shoot him. Can do it with important work, actually, which is cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to sack more units, so here's Dreg, right? Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can Crypt Call him back. There's space. Pyre Chomper on the floor. Good job. Now I need to cycle the Fledgling Imp downstairs because I need scaling on my Baron, right? That's correct. We'll just put a sacrificial dude here too. Seems fine. I will then... I guess I'll play the other Dreg, what? Sure, it completely saves the Shield Steward. And then this is big scaling in the back, right? Just big. I will play the curse, I guess. I guess I could have done that and gotten one more Ember there. Fair enough. You know you got me. That's okay. I'm letting it ride. It's okay. Alright, give me a drip fall. We do not see a drip fall. That's fine. We will draw cards, see what we hit. Engulfed in Smoke is not bad because he still dies. I mean, I kill him, so it doesn't really matter. We're just playing huge scaling here. Follower can chill. I can pull back some guys. Doesn't matter. The 1 comes in. I don't have to do anything too fancy. We just play it middle so that floor doesn't immediately perish. I absolutely click Firelight here. I don't care about the Fatal Melting. We're chilling. Door. Now, we haven't been able to put him in jail yet, which is a bummer, but that's okay. Let's see. Hey, he lives on top floor. Unreal. I'm going to tank upstairs with a drag. That's fine. I will draw a bunch. We'll see what we hit off the top. It's a follower. Alright, fair enough. Click other cards. Sure, random follower gets to stab upstairs. Seems good. Pyre Chomper, he just lives here, I guess. It is still worth it right now to scale, so I'm not going to delay here, right? I think it's fine, and we can shoot him. It's good. We're pushing huge numbers, absolutely massive numbers here. I don't really care that he's looping. It's, you know, not ideal, but it's fine. I am not seeing the drip fall here, which is not great, but fine, right? It's fine. Alright, Vengeful Shard, I draw something. A drip fall is a good roll on bottom floor, sure. We'll click it, and then I can just kind of send this, and this is fine. Every time you see a Vengeful Shard, you feel better about yourself, which is great news. I can, loop back here, and we'll protect this floor to the best of our ability. I do think it's worth it to prevent incoming damage upstairs. It buys time, so sure. Fair enough. All good, right? It's fine. Okay, I wish to... You Fledgling Imp here. I'm going to, play another one middle. I'll hit the Firelight to draw off the top. We get the other spike. I don't hit anything super excellent. That's alright. I'm not mad about it. It's permafrosted, right? I would like to draw stuff. I think we are doing plenty of damage now, right? The Savagery's almost dead. Entropy's almost dead. We're about to go into Dominion Jail, where I just have to wait. I guess I can just permafrost this, and we chill on this, right? It's fine. Sure. This seems acceptable. This way, hopefully, I eventually draw... Oh my gosh, just a million curses off the top. I mean, they're not great, but fair enough, I suppose. It is sort of what I was asking for. Eh. Stop. Monster Train, no. I mean, I'll play them, but it makes me sad. I will offset it with rage. You've made me sad. Top floor is dying. I mean, I guess we'll see what we roll. He's big. Hey, he lives. Incredible. Honestly, fantastic news. Do I scale more? There it is, the final drip fall. I want it next turn very badly, so I will not do anything fancy here. Sure. Cool, top floor lives. We haven't had savagery hit us once, which is pretty neat. We draw it off the top. There it is, long last. We keep our lad in jail. Finally. He is in jail. We like it when he's in jail. And now at this point, I'm just offsetting any damage loss from... I get to draw a card, look at that, cool. See if I hit. I do not hit. And honestly, that's fine. Let him chill. Play it all out, doesn't matter, it's frozen, I don't care. We press end, turn, sure. We're actually not in jail for that very long when you think about it. We just kind of are hanging out. But yeah, watch this. Here you go. Get back here, bud. I didn't say you could leave. I didn't give you permission to leave. You can't get away from me that easily. I'm gonna get this Demon Fiend to 200 and you can't stop me. Ah, we don't hit it. That's okay. There you go. Burnout 1. Have fun. His follower is doing 51 by 3. Draw a card. Dang it. Alright, we have the victory here. I'm going to play it. Bah humbug, you can't stop me. We win. Alright, pretty straightforward. I think it's a good run. That's a good run of Monster Train. We like to see it. I think Dark Calling did passably, right? He did acceptably. Demon Fiend does most of the work here, right? You find a way to scale him, give my man quick and multi-strike, and he clobbers. Demon Fiend went from so bad... Look at that, resin removal, finally unlocked it. He was so bad in Monster Train 1, and then he gets Trample, and he is so good now. Incredible. There's Waxer Snuffer. I forgot that wasn't unlocked automatically. Incoming Legion of Wax, Crushing Demise, fantastic cards. There's Alloy of the Ancients. There's Rail Beater. I knew it was one of them, right? Cool. Imps played 157. We gold on Rector, which I needed to do. He needed a win, so we'll happily take it. Very cool. All right, let's go to the run summary. What else is there? We love to see another medal. That's, I think, 3 in a row. Very happy about it. Oh, yeah, we got a third Baron because he rolled Mitosis Cap. Very cool. I mean, I think really the play here, the smartest decision of this run, in my opinion, is identifying that on ring 3, I need to take space. I think you could easily trick yourself into taking Ember here, and it actually punishes you pretty hard. Now, obviously, we roll pretty well with the Artificial Pyre Stone. That makes it easier to play everything into Strixen Hollow. So we completely body those bosses. They're not even a risk at this point. But if we hadn't hit the Artificial Pyre Stone, this would have been dicier. But the more important thing is taking space means I cannot play the Imps with the Demon Fiend and the Baron. Very important. So... But really, Demon Fiend is the hero of the day. My guy just rolls up and absolute beatdowns everything, and this was awesome. Very durable, excellent. A lot of credit goes to random, Dripfall holdover. Makes a huge difference on Dominion, if nothing else. We drew it very bottom of the deck. Literally last card. I think it actually was last card on Titans. But it also wasn't critical for Titans, right? Keeping Savagery in jail is cool, I guess, but was not critical. It was much more important for Dominion. Absolutely. Specifically, Seraph Dominion, right? Let's see. Other stuff, all the draw relics made a big difference. Early Winged Steel was very smart. I think this was a wise call. That's another very important decision. I skipped Railhammer. And that is really kind of like the most fascinating part of this run to me is in a run with Hellhorned, I looked at an opening Railhammer and said that was incorrect. And I think that set the tone for everything here. Very important. There is a world, by the way, where I play Harvest Rector instead in front of Demon Fiend. And this works just as well as Baron. Honestly, it probably works better. You have like 1,000 health in front then, right? But, balancing act, right? Because this guy gets Endless. This guy gets a free equipment. This guy gets Titanite. Titanite really makes a big difference here, whereas Rector would just have like 1,000 health. Fair enough. Crypt Call did end up mattering, by the way, with the random Pyre Chomper plays where I'm building up big spikes. Just getting free power plays from Rogue Spike of the Hellhorned is honestly great. This was a huge leg up until the point when, Bloodthirsty Blade eventually popped off. But it wasn't always this good. It was actually kind of slow at first. So, a very cool run. Honestly, I'm very pleased with this, and it didn't take it 2 hours. Incredible. We're such good players. Let's go. All right, well, I don't think I have anything else I really want to comment on here. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.